affect anybody at home, anybody watching this on television. This cannot affect you, so you don't need to worry about that. But it will put you into that trance state, and you will find yourself simply standing. If you don't want to do this, first of all, when everyone closes their eyes, just keep your eyes open. That's straightforward. Secondly, when the tone plays, put your fingers in your ears. If you are not taking part, put your fingers in your ears and keep them in there. Thirdly, if you look up here at the screen, there'll be a flashing dot animation. If you watch that, as long as you have your fingers in your ears, it distracts the brain, means that you can't succumb to the trance state. If you're taking part, close your eyes now. If you are not taking part, put your fingers in your ears now. Put them right in your ears. Keep them in your ears until I signal for them to come out. And we'll play the tone now, please. As you absorb that tone, so too you can allow those feelings on the inside to start to shift and move around. As those feelings shift and change, that'll bring you forward and up. That's good. Right the way up. That's lovely. Up we come. Right the way up. Just a few more seconds. And while you remain like that, the rest of you can open your eyes. You can take your fingers out of your ears. Please don't disturb those people around you who are standing. And those of you standing, I'm going to come down now and choose a couple of you. You'll probably feel me come and touch you on the arm, or I may talk to you, but you don't have to respond. I just want you to continue to sink and drift even further into that state as you stand there. That's good. Just standing and sleeping. That's lovely. I'm going to touch you on the arm. You can remain just as you are. Take a moment to be fully wide awake. I need you to come out here. Thank you. That's good. That's lovely. Right the way down. Right the way down. Good. Jenny. Jenny, this lady here, please. Thank you. You can remain just as you are. That's lovely. Fantastic. Thank you so much. Just take a moment to be fully wide awake. That's good. Lovely. Just standing and sleeping and drifting so deeply. That's good. That's good. Touch you on the arm. You can just let yourself continue to sleep nice and deep. Could you stand for me? Thank you. Just standing and sleeping. That's very good. That's lovely. We're going to go for a little walk. We're going to come this way. Going to find a way past these people. Allow your eyes to open just enough so that you can see your feet. It just means that you can walk quite comfortably even as you sleep. That's lovely. And bring you around here. Stand you just there. I'm going to remove your jacket. It's okay. You can just let me do that. And then you can just sleep nice and deeply. That's very good. That's lovely. Excellent. Now, those of you that find yourself in the trance state, whether you're stood or seated, now is when you can begin to bring yourself back. So, start to feel a feeling of refreshment moving through you. It's very revitalizing. Just let yourself start to wake up. That's lovely. Your eyes will open. You can be fully wide awake. Just take a couple of minutes to let the refreshment come back to you so you are fully wide awake and alert to enjoy the rest of this show. Thank you. Now, I'm going to blindfold our two subjects up on stage. They used to believe that it was the darkness that would bring the spirits to the seance. We now understand it's just that when you cut off one sense, that your other senses, like vision, your other senses become heightened. That's good. There's our gentleman there and our lady here. Just going to blindfold you. That's lovely. So, standing, sleeping. Lovely. For our subjects here, they are completely relaxed. If you move an arm or a leg, it's like moving the arm of a rag doll. Look, if I move this lady's arm, you'll see it's completely relaxed, no tension at all. To her, it almost won't quite feel like her arm. And if I drop it, it's sort of just heavy, like a lead weight, you see. Same with the gentleman here. Completely relaxed, just like a lead weight. Yet, if I take those same arms and bring them up in the air and leave them there, they stay there quite comfortably. And then they can just come down as well. That's good. Good. So let's bring our lady around to one side. You can come around here for me. That's lovely. Now, Jenny's going to look after you. She's going to put a smock on you. It's just to protect your clothing for something we're going to do in a moment. And I'm going to bring you around here, sir. That's good. Now, this slack state that you see here would continue for some time in the seance until the spirits arrived. And when the spirits arrived, the medium would change. He or she would transform from the slack state to one of absolute physical rigidity. They'd become solid and rigid and tense. And if you tried to move an arm or a leg, you couldn't. They were locked into place. And the mediums would use this bizarre transformation as proof of their spirit possession. There's an image here of a medium from the 19th century demonstrating a clearly impossible physical feat as proof of her possession. Now, I'm going to remove your blindfold. You can keep your eyes closed for the moment. That's lovely. I'm going to show you this here. You're going to look here and you're going to see a plank of wood suspended across two chairs. I want you to look there and see this. A plank of wood. And as you look at that, I want your mind and your body to absorb this and realize, learn what it would be like to be this rigid, solid plank. And back down into that sleep. That's lovely. Good. Now, watch what happens when I tell him that the spirits arrive. You will see him change, transform from the slack state that you see here to one of absolute physical rigidity. His body will become rigid and solid and tense. The spirits arrive now. That's good. Locking into place. Tighter. Arms locking into place. Tighter. There they go. Locking tighter and tighter. The arms locked to the side of the body. That's good. You see, when we tip him back, he's rigid, solid, and upright. He doesn't bend in the middle. He just goes back like a statue. So we've got you tipping you right back one. That's good. And he can hold himself here quite comfortably. Locked into place. Tighter. That's good. An impossible physical state. It's impossible. Now you'll see the mediums would remain like this for days. For now, we'll remove our friend, but you see, as we remove him, he remains absolutely rigid, the whole body solid. Even as we lever him to an upright position, the legs remain locked in place as he comes up, and he only goes back to his previous state when I tell him that the spirits are now leaving. That's good. That's good. Excellent. Let's bring you around to face the front. I'm going to remove your blindfold. You can keep your eyes closed for the moment. Your eyes do not need to open until you are fully wide awake and relaxed. Take a moment. Hello.
Hello.
Now, what was that like? What was that like?
I don't believe I did that, did I?
You did? What did it feel like?
I can kind of hear what was happening, but my hands were very, very loose and I couldn't move my hands, my arms. And then when I went rigid, I almost didn't really believe that it was happening.
It takes over you?
You don't think, I never thought.
What's your name?
Adam.
Adam, look at me here for a second. Just there, thank you. And there, a couple of steps. Okay, Adam, you were absolutely fantastic. Thank you so much indeed. Adam, ladies and gentlemen, I'll let you head back. Thank you, Adam. And now we'll turn our attention back to Our Lady. Okay, come, we're going to come for a little walk this way. That's lovely. That's good. That's lovely. It's going to bring you around there. And you can stand just there. That's very good. This state is so blissfully relaxed, and one lovely byproduct of that fact is the fact that the subjects can't experience any discomfort, because discomfort would always involve tension, and there's no way the body can hold any tension. Now, I just need another pair of hands. Could I ask, perhaps the lady there on the end with the dark hair, would you come up for me? Thank you. What's your name? Sophie. Thank you, Sophie. Now, this won't be very nice, so forgive me. I need you to just put a little drop of vinegar in your hand, and then taste it. I'll give that to you. And then taste it, and just let us know that really is vinegar. Just a drop will be fine.
Yeah, that's vinegar.
That's vinegar, isn't it? And out of interest, if you tell yourself it's something else, like Coca-Cola or water or something, and then taste it, doesn't make it any easier to drink, does it? It's still disgusting, yes?
Yeah.
Thank you. It's one of those things you cannot think yourself out of. It's acetic acid. It is one of the most truly repulsive